criminals back in the Wild West would just say something like, "You ain't bringing me in." So I love the high power pistol though. It doesn't have as many rounds as the Mauser pistol has, but it still has decent rounds, and it is very high power. It's even good at decent range. So it's even good at a good. It even has a good range. So I believe that the high power pistol is the best sidearm you can have in the game. So yeah, passing by. Hello there, people. Oh, hey, hey, Bureau of Investigator. Hey, that's a nice guy you got behind your horse there. You gonna invite him in for drinks? Yeah, I'm trying to get cheap laughs here. Getting cheap laughs is nothing somebody would try to do in the Wild West. This is not Jerry Lewis Town over here. This is Blackwater. So I'm gonna take him back in. So here I am, delivering Americus Row to his fate. Yeah, the police. You can't trust the police. One time one police took my shoe, beat my head with it. $600, yep. Got him in perfect condition. So now I'm gonna go on to doing a night watch job in Blackwater, so... yeah. Typical the same thing. I'm gonna get Boomer Lassie here and protect the town of... I'm gonna protect the town of Blackwater from Billy the Kids. Billy the Children. So, here I am following Rin Tin Tin. Going through. Oh, shit. Man, our series is almost over. Just, really, what can you say about this game? What can you say about it? It is one of the best games I have ever played in my life. The single player, the multiplayer, the downloadable content, Rockstar is just genius. Stop the hold up. Again, typical. What do you mean? I didn't do that. I didn't know where the Lawmen came from, and I didn't mean to shove it up my... Well, I got him now. Ugh, better stop there. Yeah, and if you're wondering, yes, I did get that joke from Machinima, so I'm a joke stealer. Blackwater should be protecting its citizens from people like me. Stealing jokes? Can you think of a worst possible crime other than stealing jokes? I can't. So, Lassie. Like some of these missions, some of these places where you have to get the criminals can be very hard, because if there's more than one criminal, such as if you're trying to break up a fight, you'll end up having to tie one criminal, and it's usually the criminal who doesn't have a gun. And once I tied up this one criminal who was I tried to capture this one person who was in a fight with what appears to be another criminal, kind of like a bigger version of Mr. Kelly from Red Dead Revolver. And the second I tied the person he was fighting with, the person who looked like Mr. Kelly, he took out a shotgun and he blew my head out, and he blew my head off with just one bullet. So these deaths can be cheap. I gotta protect him too, because when you have these little horse theft missions, you have to kill these people, because you can't capture them alive, because by the time you can capture them alive, they're probably going to shoot the person that they stole the horse from. So, yeah, again, lives before money. So I'm going to go... Damn. Looks like Blackwater's all safe. The law has left its mark. So, go to the foreman's office. There's Lawmen. There we go. Somebody pick him up, though. God, somebody pick that person up, though. I thought they were supposed to get them to the prison. Well, looks like he's just going to be the town's little doll for a second there. So, yep. The night watch job and the bounty. Also, saving a poor person from nearly being executed by roadside bandits. I cleaned up West Elizabeth. I cleaned up New Austin. I cleaned up Nuevo Paraiso. No crime will ever be settling back here. No crime will ever disturb the good people of Blackwater, Armadillo, Chuparosa, Escalera, you name it. Crime will always be stopped in the world, and even though crime may always go on in the world, the law will be there. We are lawmen to the end. Or was it outlaws to the end? I I don't know. Must escape my mind. I'm sure it's not even that important. So, I bet you all are wondering, what is the last trophy I showed you all to get in the last episode of Red Dead Redemption with Pacman? Well, I showed you all not how to get a trophy, I showed you all how to get 3. One is Austin Overpowered, complete Twin Rocks, Pike's Basin, and Gaptooth Breach hideout in single player. That's silver. And then there's Evil Spirits, complete Tumbleweed and Tesoro Azul hideout in single player. And then there's Instinto Ascenio, complete Fort Mercer and Nosalita hideout in single player. So 3 trophies, and they're all silver. But after the business with the law, the killing, the capturing, the saving, the screams of pain and the shouts of joy, the gunslinger finally decides to return to his humble abode. The ranch he goes back to holds memories of both laughter and of crying. The aura of rotting meat and soup makes him always remember of his shattered past, a past that can never be forgotten. Can you simply put a past life behind you, or can it always come back to haunt you whenever it desires? As he walks back to his house, his memories keep coming back to him. The memories of his family, his adventure, of his trouble. Memories which he wish he could relive. What kind of new life can an outlaw lead when his former life was nothing but murdering and robbing, and trying to persuade himself that there was a reason for all of it? He makes his way into his house, goes to his room, and does what he thought he would never do again. He puts on the outfit that he wore as his life was nothing but changing himself into a stone-cold killer. This is the story of John Marston, of his adventure. This is the story about the outlaws, about the lawmen, about the liars, about the cheats, about the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is the story of Red Dead Redemption.